I don't have to say very many words after that introduction. So I'm just going to say, I'm going to shift down a little different road. Thank you, and Kathy, and Tracy would be great. Oh my God. I have 3 incredible people that I'm tailing on the ticket: Matrano, McMurray, and Morelli. And so the reason I have a shot, beside our hard work, is them. And if we could get Tracy elected, especially as a woman, that would be really cool. So I don't know whether that's particularly articulate, but that's actually authentic. Now look, we're at the 11th hour here, and I really need your help because we could really win. So here's the deal. My opponent just lent herself another $20,000, which is fine, it's legal. So she's spent now $120,000 of her own money, which she's entitled to. And I am not criticizing it, but the fact that she just reported another 20 means that she doesn't think she has the race won. And given the fact that, there's 10% more Republicans than Dems, that is significant. Now, when we get to the unaffiliated, we get to be about equals. So I am asking you, begging you, imploring that, for one final 10-day period, you help in whatever way you can locally. Now it's a ground game, telling friends, writing postcards, getting lit, dropped. I'm going to come down here for at least 1 or 2 days. I'm trying to drive the Pittsford vote up really high so I get a really good majority. If anybody is here from Marge's campaign, I'm giving away the strategy, but it doesn't matter. Anyhow, the idea is to get the Pittsford vote up, get more even in Livingston, and Livingston is doing great, not because they're in love with me, but they think Nate McMurray is great, as they should. Nate is doing a terrific job. He can, and as he says, he got a little lucky when Chris Collins got indicted, so. But the Republicans are still torturing themselves. Oh my God, should I vote for Chris Collins? Like, really? Yeah. And then there's my own Joe Arrigo. I mean, he's sitting in the car and the guy puts an envelope down and he takes the money. I mean, the poor guy, I feel sorry for him because I think that he's suffering from being old. He's a good guy. They shouldn't have put him up. They put him up. I think he's in an entrapment situation, to be honest. I think they're looking for somebody bigger, and so the poor guy takes the money. He's got the salary from the state. He's got a pension, and I'm sure I wonder really whether he understood what he did. But nevertheless, I'm not defending him. I will not take bribes. And I will make deals. I will make a load of deals, but the deals are going to be for the constituents, all of you. I want to do 3 terms out, do incredible things for Main Streets from here up to Pittsford. And so I ask you really from the bottom of my heart if you'll all help just a little more because we could win, and it's really important for the United States that Tracy win, because if we could have a Democratic Congress, we could at least check what's going on, which is not what I believe is the best of America. And is anybody here from Wayland? Okay, no, I gotta stop there. Last time I lost some of these D's by a lot, and I need to get the margin down. I know there's a lot of Republicans here, but if we can get the margins down a little bit, I can have a shot. I can't get Pittsford to carry the whole load, so we've got to...
You got Prattsburg here. We're right next to Wayland.
Okay, great. I'll come to
I'm originally from Wayland.
You're what?
Originally from Wayland.
Okay, well, maybe you know a few people. I got to get some help. So anyhow, that's the deal. And I promise you honesty. I was in government forever. I'm not going to repeat all Sean said. But I will make deals for Western New York. And I have an office here. And so here's what I promised. Lots of task force on economic development. A senior desk, an office in every county, and I promise you one message. I'm not going to use the tax money to mail to send one message to Joan and one to Harry. everybody's gonna get the message. This is why I voted this way, or this is why I voted that way, and they'll like it, or they won't, and they'll come back and talk to me. And also, and Joe Arrigo does this, and Richard Funke up there, I'm not using taxpayer money to send out birthday cards or to send notices of health clinics. It is so ridiculous. Part of the reason we have this incredible split and this noise about issues that are just wedge issues, that's what everybody fights with, is because the public never really understand what the legislators do, and they don't understand why they do them. And it's so much of it is entertainment and not reality. And of course, you understand more what Congress does, but the legislatures are going to have more importance, especially because of this kind of not congressional, this Washington sort of I don't know what disgrace. So I am going to explain what I do, and if I got elected and if people don't like it after the first term, well, they can throw me out. That's the point, you know, and that's why term limits is so important. You see, once you get to be an incumbent, you have all these franking privileges, you have staff, and, you know, especially at the state level, and, you know, it's pretty hard to beat an incumbent. It happens that Joe Arrigo, you know, took, you know, whatever he did, but in general, it's not that way. So I've talked enough, thank you so much, and I'm gonna talk to you.
Thanks, Barb.
Okay.